Vice President Harris said Friday that one of the most exciting components of the administration's 1.9 trillion COVID-19 relief package is the child tax credit aimed at combating childhood poverty. Through the child tax credit, we believe that half of America's children who live in poverty will be lifted out of poverty, she told former President Clinton during a one-on-one conversation at the Clinton Global Initiative University virtual annual meeting. The American Rescue Plan expanded the child tax credit by making it fully refundable in an effort to ensure that the lowest income households receive the full amount of the credit, and it made 17-year-olds eligible for it. It is not only about this moment, but the intergenerational impact of that approach. It's very exciting in terms of, I think, also the duty that society should have and that government should have to the least of these, and in particular our children who are living in poverty, the vice president said. The credit for children under 6 years old was increased from 2,000 to 3,600 and to 3,000 for older children, and the IRS is also directed to make periodic advance payments of the credit. Because you have focused on helping people from the bottom up, the middle out, I predict that everybody's going to be better off. Going to better off. Well, stupid Hill, every time they put out an article, they have these spelling errors. They meant to say better, going to be better off, but they have going to better off. And maybe we can win this argument that when everybody wins, maybe we can get these things institutionalized more. Clinton told Harris in response. He added that he thinks most Americans don't understand the breadth and depth of the things that are in this bill and what it will do to lift people. So, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I've seen nowhere where it says that the bill's child tax credit is a permanent thing. So they're expecting a temporary arrangement to have the long-term effect of assisting people out of poverty. And listen, I'm so sick and tired of watching people say things like this will help or you'll be better off, because they're these nebulous terms that don't explain a thorough breakdown of what the benefits of this will be. Like increasing it, right? I think that's good. But if it's going to be something that's over in a couple of months or a year, I don't really get how this is going to supposedly lift children out of poverty, especially when we know that a lot of individuals, when they're impoverished, don't just stay there for a couple of months. It's usually some years-long thing of being in this constant struggle. So it's extremely weird to see this promoted as this like saving grace program. But, one of the things that the vice president does, and you saw Pence do this with Trump, is act as a spokesman for the policies. Oh, man, this thing is going to help so much. And it's just as Pence did this for that horrible Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, Harris is doing the same thing for this COVID bill that at best is a lukewarm response to a major issue.